Well, our time to do conferences shifted up on the calendar a year a little bit, and that's a good thing in that, we are in certainly a significant budget pressure. I applaud the governor for outlining a process that helps us deal with it quickly. But where I do take exception with that and what we've been doing in committee is it continues to be called this balanced approach. And from the best of my perspective, I can't find where the balance is. We have, it's called half cuts, half revenues, and we're really looking at $8 billion of cuts for the governor's proposal, $14 billion of revenues, $6.5 billion in shifts. And then in committee action, the Assembly, well, first of all, the Senate backed away from $1.4 billion of the governor's cuts. The Assembly actually a little bit more, and then they backfilled with some one-time money, some borrowing and other things to get to a point that the chairman is now calling statistically insignificant or something. It's still a big chunk of change, and I'm wondering, and I guess through the process we'll figure out how that amount gets made up. But I am frustrated that throughout this whole process, we're looking at this deficit as if it is the problem. It is not the problem. It is a symptom of the problem. The problem is that we have grown an uncoordinated mess of a state machine that wants to spend money on the natural without any focus on how you create jobs that pay the taxes that support the services. And so when we start running out of that fuel that runs the engine, which is called tax money, we just go out and try to find more without fixing the problem of why this thing is not running efficiently and why we can't get to where we need to go on the revenues that are actually collected. So I wish we were also contemplating here the real underlying problem instead of just outsourcing our misery to the counties through a realignment that has yet to be fully baked. It keeps changing on the fly. Last time it took 6 months to do a realignment when we had bipartisan support. This time we're trying to come up with a framework within a month. And, anything half-baked around here is generally not good to ingest. So I do look forward to the process. I wish we were able to participate more. The few suggestions we did give in our budget hearings fell on deaf ears. So, we will be here. We will work as we can, but we don't have any hopes that the outcome as a minority party will change any more than it has in the past.